Most people think human behavior is complicated, but once you understand human nature, people become surprisingly predictable. The scary part? Most of these behaviors happen without people realizing it. Let's begin. People who constantly seek approval usually trust themselves the least. The things people criticize most in others are often things they dislike in themselves. If someone can't be alone with their thoughts, they'll distract themselves with almost anything. People are more influenced by emotions than facts, even when they believe the opposite. The more someone tries to appear perfect, the more they're hiding. Most people don't want the truth. They want reassurance. People remember how you made them feel long after they forget what you said. If someone repeats the same mistake, it's usually meeting an emotional need. People often confuse familiarity with safety. The fastest way to understand someone is to observe what they fear losing. Most people reveal their true personality when they don't need anything from you. The more defensive someone becomes, the closer you are to a sensitive truth. People judge others by actions but judge themselves by intentions. What people envy often reveals what they secretly want. Most people would rather be understood than be right. If someone constantly interrupts, they're usually listening to respond, not to understand. People rarely change because of advice. They change because of consequences. The more insecure someone feels, the more they compare themselves to others. Most people underestimate how much their environment controls their behavior. If someone always needs to win an argument, the argument isn't the real issue. People reveal their priorities through their habits, not their words. The brain would rather be comfortable than correct. Most first impressions are emotional decisions disguised as logical ones. People often seek validation from those least willing to give it. The more someone tries to control everything, the more anxiety they're usually carrying. People become emotionally attached to routines even when those routines make them unhappy. What someone laughs at can tell you more about them than what they say. Most people don't fear failure, they fear embarrassment. If a person gossips with you, they'll likely gossip about you. People naturally trust those who remind them of themselves. The more attention someone demands, the more unseen they often feel. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen for their turn to speak. If someone constantly seeks distractions, they're probably avoiding something internally. People often mistake confidence for competence. The things people brag about most are often their biggest insecurities. Most people don't miss opportunities, they miss courage. If someone treats strangers poorly, that's their real character. People tend to remember criticism more vividly than praise. The more emotionally charged a belief is, the harder it is to change. Most people are not afraid of change. They're afraid of uncertainty. People are more honest when they're tired because maintaining a mask takes effort. If someone needs constant validation, compliments will never be enough. The brain notices threats faster than opportunities. Most people don't want advice. They want confirmation. The more someone avoids silence, the more likely they're avoiding their own thoughts. People become attached to stories they tell themselves, even when they're false. Most jealousy comes from comparison, not love. If someone constantly talks about loyalty, they've probably been hurt by betrayal. People reveal who they are during moments of power, not moments of struggle. Human beings are far more predictable than they like to believe. If you recognize some of these patterns, you've already started seeing people differently, because human nature hides in plain sight, and once you notice it, you can't unsee it.